Alrighty, hello everyone. So the first concept that I decided to go with was framing bias. What is framing bias? Framing bias is the option that is presented as a not as a loss, which is a negative, or a gain, which is a positive. It is a type of cognitive bias or error in thinking. Okay, so when it comes to framing bias, while getting more into it and learning and studying more about it, I learned that framing bias can be used a lot by business people, someone that is trying to get a product out there to the consumer. So let me give you guys an example. The framing effect can framing bias can be inserted when trying to present a product. For example, frozen yogurt. So let's say the frozen yogurt is gonna have 100%, right? But then 20% of it is gonna be 20% fat, and then 80% of it is gonna be fat free. Okay, so for this one, the negative, which is the loss, would be 20% fat, and then the positive is the 80% fat free. So in the business, as in the business behind the psychology, how are they going to present that to the consumer? So if they want to get more sales, obviously, which is the goal, um I personally think, and I believe everyone thinks, that when a client goes and sees, oh, like, it has 20% fat, they're more likely to not buy it because it has 20% fat. But on the other hand, if they present it to the consumer as 80% fat free, um they're more likely to buy that one because it says 80% fat free, which is the psychology behind um the presentation of the product that is trying to be sold. So it's just, the client is more likely to go with the product that says 80% fat free rather than the 20% fat, which at the end is not much of a difference. It's because it's just the same thing, but it's presented as something different. It's the psychology behind the way that is presented to the client. Um so yeah, this is my first concept, the framing bias. So yeah, this is what it means and what is behind it, and all the explanation. Alrighty, well, I hope you guys learned something, and I'll see you guys around.